The Loch Ness Monster, also known as Nessie, is a mythical creature that is said to inhabit Loch Ness in the Scottish Highlands. The legend of Nessie has existed for many centuries. The first mention of the monster dates back to 565 AD, when Saint Columba supposedly encountered a water beast that attacked a man. In the Middle Ages, locals told stories of a giant creature living in the lake that occasionally surfaced. Modern popularity of the Loch Ness Monster began on July 3, 1933, when a couple driving past the lake claimed to have seen a large creature in the water. This story was published in a local newspaper, sparking a wave of interest in Loch Ness. Since then, numerous photographs and videos have been taken, but most have been debunked as hoaxes or misinterpretations of ordinary objects. The most famous photograph, taken in 1934, was later revealed to be a hoax. It showed a creature with a long neck emerging from the water, but it was later discovered to be a model attached to a toy submarine. The scientific community explains the alleged sightings of the Loch Ness Monster as hoaxes, wishful thinking, and misidentification of common objects. In 2023, scientists conducted a study of Loch Ness and found no evidence of the monster's existence, except for eel DNA. In 2024, a British scientist suggested that the sightings could be caused by standing waves, which appear to people as humps or the neck of the monster. Rumors and interesting stories. Photos and videos. There are numerous photos and videos purportedly capturing Nessie. The most famous photo, taken in 1934, was later debunked. However, some people claim to have seen the creature with their own eyes and describe it as having a long neck and humps on its back. In the 1960s, engineer Tim Dinsdale filmed something he claimed was the Loch Ness Monster. This film still sparks debate among researchers. Conspiracy theories. Some people believe that the government is hiding evidence of the Loch Ness Monster's existence to avoid attracting too much attention to the region. There is a theory that Nessie could be the last surviving plesiosaur, a marine reptile that lived millions of years ago. This theory is based on descriptions of the creature with a long neck and flippers, resembling a plesiosaur. Interesting sightings. In the 1970s, a group of researchers used underwater cameras and sonar to search for Nessie. They recorded strange objects on the lakebed that could have been large living creatures. However, these findings were never confirmed. In 1987, Operation DeepScan used more advanced technology to survey the lake, but it also yielded inconclusive results. Giant eels. Some scientists believe that sightings of Nessie could be explained by giant eels living in the lake. These eels can grow to significant sizes and create the illusion of a large creature. In 2019, researchers conducted a DNA analysis of the lake water and found a large amount of eel DNA, supporting this hypothesis. Standing waves. In 2024, a British scientist suggested that the sightings could be caused by standing waves, which appear to people as humps or the neck of the monster. These waves can occur due to the specific geography of the lake and weather conditions. Standing waves, also known as seas, can create the illusion of a moving object on the water's surface. Submarine story. In 1954, the crew of the fishing boat Rival 3 reported that their sonar detected a large object following the boat at a depth of about 150 meters. The object moved at a speed of about 4 kilometers per hour and accompanied the boat for 800 meters before disappearing. This incident remains one of the most mysterious encounters with Nessie. Circus elephant story. In the 1930s, a circus touring Scotland stopped by Loch Ness. There is a theory that some sightings of Nessie could have been caused by bathing elephants using the lake for a rest. Their long trunks and backs could have been mistaken for the neck and humps of the monster. Underwater expedition story. In 1972, the American Academy of Applied Sciences conducted an underwater expedition in Loch Ness. They used underwater cameras and captured an image of a large object resembling a fin. However, the quality of the image was insufficient for precise identification, and this case remains controversial. Hump photograph story. In 1951, Lachlan Stewart took a photograph showing 3 humps protruding from the water. This photograph generated significant interest, but it was later revealed that it could have been just waves or floating logs. Golden ring story. In the 1960s, a group of researchers discovered a strange golden ring on the lake bed. They speculated that it could be part of an ancient artifact related to the Loch Ness Monster. However, further investigations revealed that it was just a metal fragment from an old boat. Night hunt story. In the 1980s, a group of enthusiasts organized a night hunt for Nessie using thermal imagers and night cameras. They recorded several strange thermal spots on the water's surface, but could not determine their nature. Some believe these could have been large fish or other animals. Flying monster story. In the 1990s, several witnesses claimed to have seen the Loch Ness Monster leaping out of the water and soaring through the air. These accounts sparked heated discussions, but were not supported by any evidence. Despite the lack of scientific evidence, the Loch Ness Monster remains a popular subject of cryptozoology and attracts many tourists to the region. This mystery continues to captivate people's minds and inspire new research and searches. Loch Ness has become a pilgrimage site for mystery and enigma enthusiasts, as well as those hoping to catch a glimpse of Nessie with their own eyes.